Fatima Nash, built for this. How one first-generation woman turned empathy into a leadership advantage. Chapter 1. Born Bold. Fatima Nash was born into a world where survival often eclipsed dreaming. Raised by people who were rich in grit but had limited access to formal education, she learned early that hard work alone was not enough. You had to read between the lines, feel the room, and know how to speak up when it mattered most. Even before she knew the word empathy, she was living it out loud. Her childhood was not easy, but it was formative. She was not just the oldest sibling or the go-to babysitter at age 12. She was a negotiator, an observer, a boundary builder in training. Whether diffusing tension between a toddler and a tantrum, or improving how orders were taken at a local burger joint, Fatima was not just doing jobs, she was rewriting systems. Chapter 2. Seeing the Gap. Fatima has always felt the energy in the room long before others knew what was brewing. Growing up, she looked like she had it all together, outwardly confident, bold, and quick on her feet. Inside, though, was a tender soul navigating unspoken trauma, family chaos, and the quiet ache of being the strong one. But she was paying attention to everything. She absorbed behaviors, tracked patterns, and developed an uncanny ability to project 10 steps ahead. It was survival at first, but eventually it became strategy. She was not just sensitive, she was emotionally fluent. Chapter 3. Her first glimpse of more. During her senior year of high school, Fatima got a retail job in an affluent suburb. Suddenly, she was shoulder to shoulder with peers who looked like her, but lived completely different lives. They had college tours, cars, and cell phones. She had resilience and hustle, and questions about why the playing field was so uneven. That job did not just pay, it expanded her vision. It showed her that the world was bigger than her zip code and her circumstances. She was hooked. Chapter 4. A first-gen force. At 19, with $600, a Discover card, and guts that would not quit, Fatima loaded a U-Haul and moved to Richmond, Virginia. She was the first in her family to attend college, and she worked 30 hours a week to make it work. 4-year university was not just an academic step. It was an emotional and mental shift. For the first time, she was exposed to people who were talking about strategy, personal branding, and emotional wealth, and she soaked it up like a sponge. Chapter 5. Learning to lead. By age 29, Fatima was running a project management office with 30 direct reports, mostly women. With no blueprint for leadership, she created her own transparent conversations, personalized growth plans, honest promotion talks, and a shared library of wisdom. She built the kind of workplace culture she wished someone had built for her. Her leadership model was not just about performance, it was about advocacy. Because coaching is the mode, but advocacy has always been the engine. Chapter 6. Corporate Clarity. Fatima's rise in the workforce management industry was not about spreadsheets or software. It was about transformation. She turned tension into trust. She made silos into teams. She did not just manage change, she made people feel safe inside of it. Work was never just work. It was where she applied her deepest gift, helping people feel seen, valued, and capable, even when they did not believe it themselves. Chapter 7. The Empath's Dilemma. Being an empath in corporate America is not for the faint of heart. Fatima learned that the hard way. Her ability to absorb emotion and sense unspoken dynamics made her powerful, but it also left her depleted, over-functioning, over-apologizing, always trying to be 10 steps ahead so no one else would fall behind. She called it Mama Bear Syndrome, and it nearly cost her everything: her confidence, her joy, her health. Chapter 8. Healing in Public. When Fatima started telling the truth about burnout, perfectionism, and boundaries, everything changed. She created spaces where emotional intelligence was seen as a strength, not a liability. She launched a podcast, wrote her story, and stood up unapologetically as a corporate crybaby, an emotional athlete in a world that rewards numbness. She was not broken, she was becoming. Chapter 9. From Projects to People. Fatima moved from being an executive leader to launching her own boutique coaching and consulting practice. Today, she does not just fix project plans, she rebuilds people. Her clients are business owners, first gens, HR leaders, and ambitious professionals who feel like they are drowning in a workplace that does not speak their language. She helps them speak up, show up, scale up. Chapter 10. Legacy in Progress. Fatima Nash did not set out to be a coach, speaker, or empathy advocate. She just refused to let her childhood, her trauma, or her tears be wasted. Everything she has been through, she now uses to elevate others. From boardrooms to burnout circles, she is leading a new generation of professionals who know that being kind, conscious, and emotionally aware is not weakness. It is wealth. She is not just successful, she is significant. Closing affirmation. I'm not too much. I am exactly the right amount. And I am building a future where empathy is power, not punishment. Credits. Written by Morningside Solutions. Fatima can be reached at fnash@focalpointcoaching.com.